And welcome back. Now we will continue mopping up the area before claiming our reward from the night. Dash through here because there's supposed to be an ambush there, but I was too fast for it. See? There he is. Yes, there is treasure ahead. One of the reasons why we're going down here. And now to play around with the crossbow some more. Darn it. Sometimes the high ground isn't the best thing. Again, the crossbow isn't as much fun as just leaping in there, but you'll probably be seeing... Okay, just walking back doesn't work either. You'll be seeing more of me leaping into the fray later. And here, you can probably tell that the crossbow isn't really... Well, it's doing a lot of damage, but the slow rate of fire and them not being completely blocked kind of hinders its usefulness. How did that miss? And some more shards. Goody. I think that brings us up to 6 now of each. Well, hardstone and sharpstone, at least. Oh, and look ahead, someone else who can try to backstab, and probably fail. Yep. Game doesn't want to let me be sneaky and backstab people. As for using fire on the next enemy... Why? Anyway, let's go claim our reward from the night.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Telescope's
now I
not...
must go. There is something for me to take care of.
Telescope's not really all that great.
No matter how far I venture.
Whoops. Sorry.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
No. Probably not. Myself included. That telescope he gave us, it's not really all that useful. In fact, I accidentally killed myself with it once. Ended up backstepping off the cliff, trying to stop using it. It's kind of funny at the time. Ow. Ah! Vengeance! What the? Well, that's just not right. The telescope still has a use, though, other than for looking at things through it. I'll get into it when it comes up, just like with everything else. Let's go up the stairs. Can you hear the sound of a knight breathing? Crossbow! I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Further up the stairs. Nope. The guy with the crossbow heard us. He's taking shots at us, despite both being in soul form and having the thief's ring. Ah! What the? Oh, come on. If you're gonna use a healing item when fighting a knight, get a lot of distance. They'll try to take advantage of it and charge you. Now to take care of Mr. Crossbow. who inexplicably fails to notice us this time. Well, until it's too late. Really, enemies with ranged attacks tend to have quirky and inconsistent detection. Sometimes they're totally oblivious to you, other times they're almost psychic. Backstab? No. Stop ruining my fun by not allowing backstabs, darn it. We're technically going backwards at the moment, by the way. Going down to where Ostrava was a shortcut. A very good one, though. Ha! Finally got a backstab in! By the way, you may have noticed this already, but if you kill an enemy with a backstab or riposte, you get more souls. I agree. Don't bother with crosses. Why do they always turn around at the last second? That one had a polearm, by the way. However, to be more precise. Now here's a little bit of a secret. That message back there probably mentioned it. Dynamic entry!
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling ye?
Yep, there's a merchant.
Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul, and you'll go mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
What about all those guys I've
There's
been
this
killing?
skinny fella, clad in fabulous armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane like yourself. Probably some pampered son by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt.
Sounds like Ostrava.
It is the end of great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the...
By the way, why is everyone assuming that I'm sane? And, yeah, here's his wares. None of the shields are worth it. And that's what a soldier starts with.
Go ahead,
Moving
take
on.
your time. I'm not going anywhere.
He lies, by the way. He actually does move as you kill the bosses. Gets new wares, at least. Oh, look familiar? That's where Ostrava was. If we didn't drop down to him, we'd be greeted by this. Yep. That's why I did not suggest going that way. In fact, I did not ever suggest going that way. Bad things might happen. And I hear someone walking around. But I don't know where he is. Oh well. Let's go back up to that fog barrier we ignored earlier. And over here you'll see something that I didn't discover until, well, a fair while ago, but attack! Yep. Break that there, cause those to go rolling down, and kill all those enemies lined up there. I rolled away because sometimes I can't break that without getting hit by the balls for some reason. Seeing some crossbow men at the back here. It would have been very interesting to have run that gauntlet without a shield. Oh, and if you try to catch up with the balls and run into them, you still take damage, even though it doesn't make any sense. Oop, there's one spearman. Ah, there's two. This will be interesting. Ha! Ow! Ow! That wasn't right. Ha! Yeah, as you notice, the bodies display some of the typical fun little quirks of the Havoc physics engine. Now, beginners should not go here. Yeah, dragons. There are some items you can get safely, but only one of them is really interesting. The other is just some healing grass. I was wondering when he would breathe. Those shards of archstone return you to the Nexus without loss of souls. Very handy. Let's see how this fellow died, and whoops, we're out of time, so let's just watch his death and end it. Later.